Hi Aries, how are you? Today is September 10th and I'm here to do your reading for the week. Obviously some big news in the last couple of days. Today we have a full moon in Pisces, which is the ending of endings. And of course, Queen Elizabeth chose to leave us on this moon. Mercury is now retrograde. And I don't know about you guys, but on Thursday, there was such incredible, heavy energy all day. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere, I got a fever and I couldn't get out of bed. That went away the next day. And other people I know that I was talking to, especially Aries, were all having the same sort of pressure that the life felt like it was getting sucked out of them. So this is a very challenging time. There are 5 planets points in mutable energies, and mutable energies are tough because they flip back and forth, right? And that's kind of one of the messages that it has really been coming out strong in this period, which is both can be true, right? The pieces of information are not mutually exclusive. There's a big debate online between whether the Queen was a wonderful woman who spent her lifetime in service or whether she was the head of a colonizing, imperialistic empire. And the truth is, yes, to both. And so that's kind of what this month and this retrograde, I think, is really challenging us to live with, is the duality of information, that both can be true. I don't know if anyone is a Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad fan, but both of those movies or shows asked the question, is man innately good or evil? And the answer was yes to both. So you may find yourself, I think that's one of the things is anytime you take sort of a very polarized position, you may find yourself in difficulty or getting challenged, because right now we're learning to accept the fact that there may actually be 2 answers. Now, that said, let's go ahead and get into the cards. Can I get the overall energy for Aries? Okay. Ta-da! So last week, or the last one we got was impartiality. This is about balance. This is obviously Libra energy. And like I said, learning to see the 2 or maybe even the 3rd option. That right now people are not sorry, something, a little notification there. People are not seeing things the same way. And so to try and understand both sides, or at least where someone is coming from, but as you can see, everyone's unhappy right now. And that's kind of what I see. I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and what I see is just everybody's angry, but because everyone is defending their own unique point of view and refusing to accept that there may be another point of view. And that's really the challenge right now. Is to be able to see the world through multiple lenses. And that the truth is sometimes contextual as well. Let's get the challenge energy, please, for Aries for the week of September 10th. Week of September 10th, challenge energy for Aries. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. So feeling like the time is right. You may not be feeling abundant. You may feel like things aren't growing as quickly as you like, that you're having a hard time reaping the benefits or bringing something to a head. Let's see what other cards we get here. Can I get the lesson, please, for Aries, week of September 10th? Okay, so we have trust card here. And this is a beautiful image here with the moon Let's go ahead and read this trust card. So it says, this is a powerful and important card to receive. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, and there we go, the feeling not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate, trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. And this is also, they're turning their back on the information, right? Like he's like weighing up the truth, or he's got the balance, but they can't see it. So maybe even like not being able to see that actually things are more in balance than you believe them to be, or that things are actually more fruitful than they seem. So you are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through intuition. And in fact, this full moon is conjunct Neptune. So definitely be paying attention to your dreams. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. I have to say, like, just looking at these, like the colors of this card is so nice and so calming and so balancing, like really pretty, like this tan with this blue, and so harmonizing even in, so here we have the fates. Sorry, I'm near the window, so that's why there's this terrible glare. The fates, and so this is like, the information, stars coming down, stars aligning, getting information. 8, it's abundance, receiving messages from above. So this, this is like very unopen to information, closed off, not seeing things, isolated. This one is open to receiving information. So that's really what the message is here. One more card, please, for ending energy. Okay, and breathe. And this is an 11. And they're channeling information again. And here's that really pretty blue, 5th chakra color, information coming in. So not like for whoever is feeling sort of discontent with where they are, or feeling like they're in challenge with other people, or that they don't have what they need, not feeling abundant, that it's tune in to what's coming to, like tune into the information, turn your back around to see information that may be behind you. That thing that they say in the airports or on the airplanes, that your emergency exit may be behind you, that perhaps the information that you need to open yourself up and feel abundant, you're not seeing it because you're focused in only one direction. Remember, I said this is like a month where we have to learn about duality. So looking for the truth in other areas as well. Let's get 3 cards for the week of September 10th. All right, Page of Pentacles. Two more cards for Aries, week of September 10th. Oh, hello. Emperor, right in the middle. Right, that's kind of like seeking that information, looking for that missing piece, looking for that one coin. Here's the 9 of Pentacles. Here's the missing coin. It's like going after finding what's that last thing to make you feel like a super boss right here. One more. Okay, and then 3 of Wands. So, ships coming in, things coming to you, just waiting for the change in tides, perhaps, or we have a lot of water things here. So waiting for the tide to come in, waiting for the universe to bring you things. Now, I want to also call attention to these 2 different things, right? Because you see they're both sitting. These 2 are open, balanced, And these guys are closed off, so they're not connected to anything. This is like the duality, this is the singular. So you want to stay really open to both sides of arguments, or considering things from a different perspective, seeing both sides of the perspective. If you've been focused on one single thing, whatever this one single pentacle is, maybe look for it in different horizons than you've been looking for. That it's kind of like the answer is here. The answer to your feeling abundant is here. The universe is definitely trying to bring it into you, because we have this fates card, which means that things are aligning, right? And if you go into meditation, this information will come to you, or through your dreams, because she has her eyes closed here. But you see there's this recurring theme of being open to receive. Being open to receive, not being closed off like these guys are here, because they're unhappy. That in order to get the answer you seek, the abundance that you seek, you must remain open to information coming into you, because it might not be the information that you've been focused on. It might be another option, right? Like this looks like a second option that perhaps you hadn't considered, that might be just right behind you. And this is interesting, because here's that, like these two are super connected, right? Like here's the moon changing the tide, bringing things in, and here he is waiting, so it's like to trust that this is coming into you, and it may be coming in, as I said, in your dreams. It may be coming in the period, because we have this moon here, it may be coming in the period between the next two moons, as it starts to wane and then maybe grows again. But it's definitely, and then here we have all these stars again here, that the universe is conspiring in your favor, right? Like this little pentacle with the stars, and these stars here, and these stars here. It's like this thing that you're looking for, this answer that you're looking for, can be found. I don't think it's where you've been looking so far. It may be right behind you. It may be the other side of a specific argument. So be open to considering both options, and see which one works out. Like this might be a time where if you have like two choices or two job offers, instead of focusing on one of them, maybe consider both of them and then see which one works out ultimately. Okay, let's get some advice here. Advice for Aries. Okay, so we have two. Oh, nice. Oh, and they're both first quarter moons, right? Which is kind of like this moon as well. So think about that first quarter moon in Virgo, which is to assess the situation. Remember, go looking for the information. So there's something like the key to your 10 of Pentacles, the missing pentacle, is something that you haven't yet considered. And you need to look at the situation from both sides. Maybe you've been focusing on one, but it could be the other. The answer may be just behind you. The answer may also be coming in through your dreams. And then we have this other one, first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. And I want to read this one real quick. Okay. Here we go. So something is holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. Be systematic, which is this assess the situation, but also allow yourself to get excited about what you want, right? This is also, these guys are like not excited at all. They're really grumpy. And this is the kind of energy that we want to get out of. So if someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. Here's the manifesting mindset. Whatever you're doing right now, remember that as well as passion, you need a plan. That's the way to overcome any obstacles. And that may be this balance thing here. Like maybe you've been putting passion into something, but don't really have a methodological or methodical plan to it. Just like, yeah, I want money, but there's no like a 10-step plans. And I think we mentioned this in one of the earlier readings, right? To do like, what is it that you want? And then what are the 10 things that need to happen in order for that to unfold? And so kind of going back to whatever that is, you know, there may be a piece of your plan that's missing, that's going to come into you through your dreams, through intuition, but really tune into the messages that you receive, particularly this week, that can come through dreams, can be hidden behind you, you know, or just something that you feel but you can't necessarily see. Trust that, pay attention to that, put a plan behind it. It's not just plan and it's not just passion, it's both, which is interesting that we both get the Aries and the Virgo, right? Aries is the passion and Virgo is the very, very detailed plan. So bringing those two into balance, and going to find that last pentacle here, because we have 9 of Pentacles as a challenge. So feeling challenged to feel abundance because you're missing like one thing. And that one thing, it's coming in, but you have to tune into it, like it's gonna flow towards you, whatever this piece of information is. And then look, this is the last thing that I don't know if you can see that she's got like a little ball that's floating into her hands. It's literally coming to you. Oh, there it is. So see, he has the obelisk there, and she has one there. I think the obelisk is the round one. Someone will correct me, no doubt. But that's floating into you right now. So pay attention to the messages that you get this week, as they may hold the final pentacle to helping you unblock from where you are and helping you, feel like things are moving and they're flowing to you. Okay, hope this was helpful. I will see you at the next reading. Take care.